Hey guys, Adele here, and it is Tuesday again. This week on Diary of a Gender Fluid, we're talking about insecurities we have about being trans. I'd say that the biggest insecurity that I have around being trans is I never feel trans enough. And it's weird because it's like, what does that even mean? What does it take to be trans enough? And I don't really know. And I know that I have different standards for myself and other people. So you may be kind of like wondering how this all works. So basically being trans is the opposite of being cis on the most basic level, and being cis is identifying with the gender you were assigned at birth. But if you want to get more detailed with that definition, you actually see a split in the way that being transgender is defined. One definition defines it as not identifying with the gender you were assigned at birth. The other one defines it as not fully identifying with the gender you were assigned at birth. And personally, I like this definition better because it includes a lot of people who aren't cis but may not be considered trans in the other definition. And if you're not cis or trans, what are you? I don't know where you would be put. And so even though I consider people who don't fully identify with their assigned gender as being trans, so that includes non-binary people, gender fluid people, gender queer, demi-girls, demi-boys, agender people, I still get this feeling sometimes like, should I really be considering myself as trans? I'm designated female, and today I identify as a girl. So I guess you could technically say that today I'm cis. And the reason why I feel uncomfortable with always identifying myself as trans is that I know that a lot of, like, especially trans men and trans women, they face a lot of violence for who they are, whether that's verbal or physical or mental. There's just so much violence our society puts on them. I feel guilty for having, I guess, the privilege of being able to pass as cisgender. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that because I'm not cis. I just know I'm not cis. Even on days like today when I do identify with the gender that I've been assigned, just knowing that that's going to change soon makes me feel like even today I'm not cis. It's really kind of a sticky thing, and that's why I'm insecure about it. A lot of non-binary people aren't accepted as trans by other trans people, and I think that those of us who decide to present in a way that matches our assigned gender are even more excluded from the trans community because we aren't trans enough. I don't know what to do. I want to feel included with people who are like me. I want to spend time with other non-binary people. It's great to socialize with people who understand your experiences, and I want that. I want a sense of community, but I don't want to have to change aspects of who I am just to be included. I like presenting in a traditionally feminine way. It makes me feel pretty. Even when I'm not a girl, I still like to wear dresses and pretty colors and things because that's just who I am. I don't do that every day, and sometimes I really do like to present in a traditionally masculine way. I don't really know what to do about this issue. I don't know how to feel trans enough without sacrificing other bits of myself. Yeah, I don't really have a solution to this. I don't have a positive thing to say at the end. Well, I guess I do. If you don't feel trans enough, as long as you're not a cisgender person, I would say you are trans. Being gender fluid isn't being cis, and therefore what else can it be? Where do we put these people that supposedly don't fit in either category? Do you just make up another category? If you want to do that, that's cool, and I wouldn't mind, but currently there isn't one. And so if you want a label, which a lot of people do, you kind of have to choose between cis and trans, and the place where you're not really either is uncomfortable, because you figure out what your identity is and you're like, wow, there's a word for this, there's other people like me, and you're ready to be involved and to be accepted, and you just find out that you're still in an awkward middle ground. You're still not really anything. Sorry this isn't exactly positive, guys, but hopefully next week we'll be getting into some better things. So I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.